It was a sunny and shiny morning, with sounds floating through the park of water from a waterfall and birds singing their songs. Willy the worm was wiggling and jiggling through the soft grass in the park. It was another day as usual for Willy. He loved the park and he loved to wiggle his way to find some food. When suddenly he spotted something in the corner of his eye floating by. This was not something he would see every day in the park. A round, shiny bubble drifted gently through the air, catching the sunlight in swirling colors. It was perfect round, and it just floated there, like it was floating there every day. But floating bubbles were not to be seen every day in the park. Willy knows this because he lives in the park. "Oh," said Willy excitedly, his eyes wide. "Where did you come from?" Just then, a girl sitting nearby Willy in the green grass. Like Willy, she saw the bubble too floating by like it was nothing. "Wow, look at that," she smiled. The girl was standing up and pointed to the bubble. She knew that this was not just an ordinary bubble, because she plays every day in the park. The bubble floated past Willy and the girl, gliding between the trees, just floating and shining in the sun and glistering beautiful colors. It was floating away from them. Without a word, Willy and the girl looked at each other, both amazed and surprised. They knew that they saw the same bubble floating away. "It is floating away," the girl said excitedly, and she started to run after the bubble. Willy did not hesitate a second and wriggled straight after the bubble, just like the girl did. Suddenly, the bubble moved faster and faster, getting further away from the friends. And then it was gone. No sight of the bubble. Willy and the girl were afraid that they lost the bubble. They quickly moved through the grass and past the flowers. And then, around a tall bush, they saw it. Dozens and dozens of bubbles floated through the air, some big, some tiny, shimmering in pinks and blues and golds. The two friends were truly amazed. A whole bubble parade. The girl cheered. Willy wiggled and jiggled in delight, weaving between the bubbles. The girl twirled in circles, laughing as bubbles brushed against her cheeks and hands. Willy gave a happy wiggle. "Best surprise ever," he said, and the girl agreed, watching them pop and sparkle. You could hear the bubbles pop, one after one. There were so many bubbles popping and floating and popping and popping for a long, happy while. They chased the bubble parade together until the last little bubble popped softly in the evening air. The end of this bubble surprise in the park. Until next time.